Hey, welcome back to Love, Sex, and Money. It's Christine Regan Lake. Nice to be here. So, today I just want to talk to you briefly about what could be ruining your relationship. And one of the things that could be ruining your relationship is your absolute need to be right. So, our ego really does potentially offer a lot of challenges to not only our interpersonal relationships, our family dynamics, but absolutely our intimate relationship. And the ego's need to be right has a very destructive component to it in terms of your relationship. Everybody, the ego loves to feel self righteous, and the ego loves to feel like it's smarter and better than anybody else. And so it has a very, very powerful and strong need to be right. And I'll be honest with you, I've struggled with this in the past. I have very strong opinions about things, and, there have been times in the past where I look back and I'm like, God, I was such an idiot, like I was so like kind of caught up in my own kind of need to be right, right? And but I really have endeavored to try to grow past that and understand that while I may have very strong opinions about something, other people's opinions matter too. And so, the need to be right can cause so much dysfunction in your relationships. And so, a really great analogy that I like to share is the idea of, being in that canoe, right? So, everybody's got their own canoe. Everybody is a sovereign being, and that it's everybody has their own canoe, and they get to decide what they want to do with their canoe and what works for them. And our problems arise when we want to climb out of our canoe and we climb into someone else's canoe and start telling them what to do and what's right for their life, right? We don't know what's right for someone else's life. We don't have that um, that's just not, we don't have the right to tell someone else what is right for their life, what's best for them. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own unique path. Everybody has their own unique soul lessons that they need to learn. And sometimes we need to make mistakes in order for our soul to learn that lesson that we came here to learn. So trying to keep your ego in check and acknowledging that what's right for you may not be right for somebody else. And that's okay, because each of us has a different path, and there's a million ways to find love. There's a million ways to find, health. There's a million ways to find wealth, right? We have a plan and a strategy that works for us doesn't mean it necessarily is the right plan and strategy for somebody else. Everybody, people have different personalities. They have different comfort levels with regard to how they want to handle something, whether it's regarding what they want to eat or how they want to invest their money or how they want to take the next step in their career. Everybody has their own unique imprint of what works for them. And so if you have this kind of unrelenting need to be right, you are going to be creating a wedge between you and your partner, because people get tired of being told what to do. People get tired of being told that whatever they're thinking or doing is wrong by somebody else. So if you want to sabotage your relationship, then keep that obsession about always being right, and let that go, because what's right for you isn't right for somebody else. And it's just always important to remember that, because our ego can cause a lot of problems in our relationships. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you found value. If you are not aware, I have a link in my description box for my fundraising page to Operation Underground Railroad. I'm an abolitionist, and I'm committing to raising over $1 million for Operation Underground Railroad to rescue children from human trafficking. It is a scourge on our planet. It's a $150 billion industry. It's the fastest growing criminal enterprise on the planet. And the life expectancy of someone who's been taken into human trafficking is 7 years. So they will either end up dead from an overdose, murdered, or suicide. So it is a scourge. These children need our love and leadership. And so if you felt in any way, shape, or form inclined to donate, it would mean so much to me. Every penny goes to them. And I've personally already donated over $16,000 to Operation Underground Railroad, and I will continue to donate as I grow this channel. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.